Howdy all, I'm Adam the Renaissance Nerd. I have a theory. Some of you may have heard it, some of you may be seeing this for the very first time, but I have a theory. I'm going to let you in on it if you haven't heard it before. This summer of 2023 is going to be a bad, a dismal, a disastrous summer for Disney in terms of their media entertainment. Why do I say this? Because they're releasing one crap movie after another, and at certain points of the summer, their competition is pretty damn stiff. Movies that people actually want to see, like Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1, Oppenheimer. And you could sprinkle a couple others in there, but those are the two big heavy hitters. Although I would say Flash, that Flash is going to be a spectacle movie. And so is Barbie. That's going to be a spectacle movie. But it will still take money away from all the different properties that Disney is going to shit out over the next 3 months. Little Mermaid begins this disaster. We don't count Guardians of the Galaxy because, yes, it came out in early May, and yes, sort of the start of summer, but Guardians of the Galaxy Part 3 is a transplant from when the MCU was still the MCU. It's an outlier. It exists. It's something from another time and place. So I'm not really talking about that, and it will make a little bit of money, but it is already fading from memory. And that's about it. This point forward, starting with The Little Mermaid, Disney is doomed. Doomed! Now, remember a week ago, on Thursday, they were all so excited. The Little Mermaids made $10.3 million on Thursday. Aren't we so happy? It's going to do great. It's going to make that massive $130 million on the opening weekend here in America. Yeah, it only made $117.5 that opening weekend here in America. And we include all 4 days because it was a holiday weekend, all the way to Memorial Day, 117. But then it made a abysmal 68 million worldwide, currently up to 78 million. We're here at Box Office Mojo, which has the current numbers, the most updated numbers. By the Numbers doesn't have it yet, or the Numbers doesn't have it yet, but Box Office Mojo, current numbers. Domestic, 138, international, 78, worldwide total of $217 million. This thing is on its way to, to Abyssville. It's going to sink into the deepest, darkest trench under the sea. It's done. It's baked. The fish are floating to the surface, belly up. This movie has no tail, has no legs, will not go the distance. Why? Part of my prediction was, and you can go back, you can find it, I got the receipts, it's in streams and videos, I've said it many times. First stumbling block is today, this day, June 2nd, 2023. The first movie that will knock Little Mermaid out because it is more appealing to the target audience, the children. Across the Spider-Verse, yes, opens to 17 million on this yesterday's Thursday. That was 17 million yesterday. Wow, gee. It's a whole lot more than 10 million. Spider-Verse is now going to be the first thing that knocks out a Disney movie. It's going to knock out Little Mermaid. Little Mermaid will now continue to tank and sink for the coming weeks. It does not have, as I said, has no tail to swim, has no legs to swim. It is done. But then what happens next week? Oh, I don't know. The Flash and Barbie. Both movies are spectacle movies that people are going to go out to see. Whether they're successful or not, whether Spider-Man Across Spider-Verse is successful or not, I don't care. All I care about is the fact that these movies will make enough money to pull away from the Disney properties that are out. So Little Mermaid is done. Over these next 2 weeks, there are other movies that people are much more interested in seeing that are coming out. Now, remember, I'm going to just roll on here just to finish my thoughts so you understand where I'm going. And we'll be revisiting this for the next 3 months, so I want to keep it fresh. I want to make sure the receipts are there. And so if I'm right, we can go back every time and point to where I was ahead of the curve. On June 30th, Indiana Jones 5, Dump of Destiny, comes out. There's some debate within my personal circle about whether or not Indy is enough name recognition to bring in the money. It needs $1 billion to break even. Oh, by the way, Little Mermaid also needs $1 billion to break even, roughly, with the updated numbers. Yeah, it's not going to get there. But Indy definitely needs $1 billion to break even. It's got 12 days to do it. Because as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, Dead Reckoning comes out on July 12th. That is a movie everybody wants to see. And then 1 week later, Oppenheimer. People want to see that too. And somewhere in the mix of all of this, Elemental, Haunted Mansion, movies that are not getting promoted, movies people are not going to go see, they're going to fall by the wayside. People are going to go see the big, exciting, not CGI'd up crazy movies that Disney's putting out with bloated budgets. Disney is doomed this summer. And it begins right here with Across the Spider-Verse knocking Little Mermaid out on its second weekend. Stay tuned to this channel for the massive drop-off that is likely to happen with Little Mermaid's second weekend. Probably Sunday. I'll make a video and then we'll talk about it on the roundtable, 2 p.m. Eastern, right here. Me and the panel. We're gonna enjoy ourselves. We're going to enjoy ourselves. And you're going to enjoy it too. I guarantee it. All right. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, hit that subscribe button. I'm here to earn your trust and support using facts and logic, because facts and logic do not care about whiny Stan and SJW fee-fees. Hit that notification button. Share my videos if you like what I'm preaching. And by all means, leave a comment. Love to hear from real, actual fans like you. I care what you think. I do not care what the Stans and the SJWs have to say, because 2 of 1, they're all cowards behind keyboards. And I can't wait for them to be triggered over this. Thank you again for watching. Take it easy. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you'd like to reach out to me, please email me at theranernerd@gmail.com for all channel business purposes. I am on Twitter now, mostly for promotion and sharing of videos, maybe a little shit stirring here and there, who knows, @theranernerd. You can also find me at the Geeks and Gamers forums under @ROAS, and you can see me on Rumble and Odyssey under the Renaissance Nerd. Thanks again for watching. Take it easy.